Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. And if you see a happy face, well, that's because I'm here with Dylan from Winning Communication. Hi, Dylan. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here. So, Dylan, I have had some experts on lately. I have had a chef who is expert at food, and we've been breaking down how ridiculous Meghan's cooking is. I've had a legal expert. My friend John Witherspoon's been on talking about Harry's legal cases and stuff like that. So, I thought I'd have on my body language expert, my communication expert. How have you
Thanks.
been?
I've been great. I've been annoying people by being one of those dog people who brings their
Oh,
dog everywhere. Like I showed up to my music school with the dog, and
oh.
they were not, too enthused. Everywhere I go, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna play board games." I'm like, "Hey, can I bring my dog?" Ask them if I can bring my
Oh.
dog. So yeah,
How is Leo? He's good?
he's great. Yeah,
Good.
he's in his little cute little dog ball.
Oh, hi, Leo. Very cute. Hi,
Yes.
Leo. Well, Dylan, I brought you here today. Now, on your channel, we did a reaction to the Doria and Meghan thing, and I've talked about it some on my channel, but as you are the expert, I just thought I need to talk about this some more because this is still in my head. So I want to talk about the Doria Meghan cooking. And if you guys haven't seen it, I want to set the stage and say this was right after the allegations started coming out from Dr. Sophie and the Scintillaballi of it all. So Meghan just happened, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, to bring in Doria for the first time in forever. I think that's interesting timing. But I just thought, if you don't mind, can we take a look at the body language going on here? Because it's kind of
Sure.
weird. So it's a reminder, the first 10 seconds of this video has loud music that I can't play. So it's going to be muted, and then I'll unmute it so we can hear it. I'll let it play once, and then we'll react to it. So here goes. So here it is. It's playing this copywritten music. And then here.
The passion fruit comes up.
So I'll let it play and then we'll talk about what's going on here.
It's good without too.
It's really good without. Because once you get to the bottom, it tastes all the banana. Is that a look of joy? I was like, and?
I'm muted.
Dun dun dun. My mom has nothing
I'll
to
tell you
say.
when I'm done.
Okay, so I'm going to let this play in the background and mute it. Dylan, what are your initial thoughts here? Just looking at this.
Well, one, it's funny that this was a response to the Dr. Sophie things, because Meghan's mother is like the opposite in terms of just her demeanor, just like doesn't care. I just get a very much, she just couldn't care less. She's like, okay, fine, I'll be in your video. And it, yeah, like, just
Yeah,
like very subdued. Yeah.
That's exactly the vibe I got as well. Something that definitely go watch Dylan's channel because we do break this down, and something that we came up with that I hadn't thought about before that I'd like to mention here, and definitely go watch Dylan's video, is it occurred to me that I think here, I don't know, this is my opinion, it seems like Doria realizes that Meghan needs her more than Doria needs Meghan in this moment. So Doria's just not even like gonna bother to try. It's like you having me on your show, Dylan, and I decide, well, I'm the guest here, and I act like a jerk, and I just sit in the corner and just pout and don't say anything. Or you right now, if you just sat there and was like, oh,
yeah,
like that's not helping anything. That's not friendly. That's not, and they're mother-daughter. It makes it even weirder.
Yeah, when you put it that way, that could be the vibe. It's like what's so like reluctantly doing a favor. Reluctantly, all right, I'm doing you a favor. I'm here, but I don't like it, and I'm doing this for you. Yeah.
And I'm going to let everybody know that I'm put out by doing this favor.
Yes. Yes.
Like right now, if you're like, Jen, you're using my time for this. Oh, like that'd be the same thing. I'd be like, what? That's not helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I'm not feeling sorry for Meghan, but it is interesting because Meghan is clearly looking for some sort of response on this cooking stuff, and Doria's just not giving it.
Yeah, that is one thing too. I'll say so much of her social media is so fake. Well, everything she does, But when she was mentioning the banana at the bottom, that actually seemed sort of real to me. Like she actually did want her
She was
to.
excited to her to try it or something.
Mhm.
I agree with you. I think you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Right on play. And oh, sorry, it's mute. Sorry.
At the bottom, taste all the banana.
There's the banana.
Is that-
Dory just can't be bothered. It's like talking to an older person that can't hear you or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's straight up
Yeah.
ignoring.
Yeah. Yeah. How?
Joy.
Please,
Doria's not that old either,
No.
but you know, and a lot of old people are really sharp, but she's just like, yeah, it seems like she's like pretty far
I don't think
gone.
it's that. She's just can't be bothered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered. You brought up a good point too. I'll back it up for 1 second and say, you talked about, hold on. It's like right, let me mute it so it's not playing the song. It's like right in here.
Talked
So
about
Megan's doing right there. Yeah. Talk to me about what you see there.
Yes. Just Doria again, it's the I don't care taken to a higher level. Her back. So again, notice she's facing what? Like another table, cabinet, butcher block, whatever. So she could be leaning on that, right? Like if she would lean that watch, she's literally got her back to her. And that is really weird. Like
it is.
That's the message, right? Like if you're with just two people and you're just like this, it's almost like, I'm not gonna talk to you.
That's it. Yeah. Can't be bothered. You don't interest me. Yeah. Because if I'm over at your house, Dylan, and even if I'm waiting, let's say she's waiting on the coffee maker, I'm not standing in the corner waiting for the coffee maker. I'm turning around talking to you, be like, yeah, how's Leo doing? How's everything?
Yeah.
It's weird. And especially if you know that it's being recorded.
Sure. At the very least, side on or something. It's just, like, it's very bizarre. Like, I just can't imagine hanging out with someone and then they're just, you know, I'm looking at my kitchen here. If someone was just, like, leaning the absolute opposite direction, that's like a caricature of, like, being mad or something, like in a cartoon. I'm not going to talk to you.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. What do you want, peasant? Yeah, but it's very Meghan with Harry though. Sometimes, like, not body language. I don't want to touch you. I don't want to. Yeah. Unless I need you, you need me more right now. So it's just very weird. But yeah, it strikes me too, and this is just my observation. Every one of these dishes look different. I wish Chef Matt was here because he'd have a lot to say about that. He always talks about you want uniform dishes.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand what's happening there, but whatever, it's her house, it's fine. But yeah, that's just weird to me that she taps Doria on the arm here looking for any kind of response. I'll turn on the sound here. And she's trying to get a response. Doria's like reluctantly laughing and Meghan's like, come on.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. I'm muted. Dun.
I'll tell you when I'm done.
That is chilling to me. I'll tell you when I'm done.
Yeah.
Dylan, if you cooked me a nice meal and I said to you, I'll tell you when I'm done, what would you think?
That's like a total like insult. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, I guess the stereotype or in movies and stuff is like the son and they have the father who never says they love them and like won't compliment. It's like that, but with mother and daughter a little bit. And it's interesting that Meghan seems like she actually does want her mother's approval.
She does. I get that vibe too.
So interesting. You have the father who just gave approval and Meghan just threw him aside. But you know what? Maybe that's like the narcissism. She needs the approval. Kind of like she keeps coming back to the public eye, needing to be loved and have fame. Maybe it's the same with her mother. And maybe it's the same thing. If her mother ever gives it, she gets thrown aside. Like once she gets satisfied that she has the approval, it's like, okay. You're gone.
I think Doria is more useful to Meghan. I know that's a weird way to say that. Anybody else I couldn't say that, but to Meghan, if alleged narcissist, in my opinion, she's more useful to her for several reasons. So she needs to keep her. So they have this weird dynamic that I think is what we're getting.
Yeah.
And then Dylan, you also brought me this,
Oh,
which makes me laugh. So in case you can't read that caption, it's Meghan when she's younger, and it says, "Being an entrepreneur can start young. By the way, all these years later, I'm still selling cookies. Tune in for the premiere episodes of Confessions of a Female Founder." Okay, selling Girl Scout cookies is not being an entrepreneur. It's part of being a Girl Scout or whatever, I wouldn't say
exactly.
that's entrepreneurial.
Not at all. And it's the Megan pattern of, like, I think that is really weird. Kind of like how she brings up she changed the commercial when she was 11,
Yes.
like 50 times.
Oh God, that
Who
soap. Yeah.
who brags so much about when they're a kid? Like,
That's
who cares? Like,
exactly.
I was the best kid ever. I was this. It's like, like, it's just so weird.
My theory on this one, because I really gave it a lot of thought. I was like, why would she post this? This posted right when that Confessions of a Female Founder dropped, which, by the way, garbage. Don't listen. I did a whole recap on it. Garbage. Don't listen. But it dropped right then, and I thought, why would she do that? And I have a theory, and that's because when you see a kid, even if you know this kid's an adult now, my instinct is I don't want to talk about the kid. I don't want to insult a kid. I'm not going to make fun of a kid. Obviously, I'm never going toward kids.
Yeah.
I will talk about her as a ridiculous adult. I will not talk about her as a kid. I wonder if she knows that's a psychological trick. Maybe I'm giving her too much credit, but I wonder if she knows that. And she's like, okay, if I post a kid photo of myself, who can get mad at that?
Yeah, I think so. And maybe I'll sound bad. I'll talk about her as a kid. And my reasoning is this: that child does not exist anymore. That was a child.
And that's right. No, you're right. You're right.
Like, for me, I'd never talk of a kid now.
Sure.
But
yeah.
if it's like the adult is a jerk, and then we could see the kid was also a jerk,
like yes.
Yeah, like when Megan's like, "I'm the princess. I'm the princess." Like, there's a big connection there. You see when she's 8 running around telling everyone she's a princess, and she talks about herself in the third person. It is, so I think that. But I think that is true. And what you say, because Meghan has a history of that. Like, as a mother, I'm a mother, so I can never be criticized. It's like, what? You've criticized mothers. You criticized the queen.
Exactly. Catherine, absolutely. Yeah.
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 So, I think that's a good point.
Yeah. But I really have nothing on this photo. It's more of just, to me, it's ridiculous to call yourself an entrepreneur. And again, I guess, you make a good point about the soap story. It's calling back to things you do in childhood. I don't think you get to use those as badge of honor to get a pat on the back as an adult.
Yeah.
Like, Dylan, you won the spelling bee. Okay, cool. Does that make you good or bad now? No, it does nothing. It's just something you did, whatever.
It really is good. Like, she genuinely thinks she's really special for selling Girl Scout cookies.
Everything. Yes.
Like, what? Like, gosh.
Yeah. Exactly. You're exactly right.
I think that's kind of... Sorry.
No, please go ahead.
Sorry about that. Yeah, but I think that's a fond memory, not an accomplishment. Everything's about her in relation to the world.
And Dylan, while I got you, now you did send me this other photo as well. If you feel like taking a look at this, here's the other part that I had not seen. And again, it's that same being an entrepreneur can start young. Anyway, so it looks like her and some pals. Talk to me about this.
I think she's changing her childhood story a little bit.
Okay.
Like, even these photos, they seem like they're taken on a lower quality photo camera, but they're higher quality videos from cameras that were expensive at the time, of her at the same age or younger. So I think she's trying to push the story of, like, a little more of the, I was a young entrepreneur, I had to sell Girl Scout cookies in the mean streets to make it, Girl Scout cookies.
That's a good point. Yeah, because we often hear about, I had to work in the yogurt shop, or I had to eat at the the fast food. I was a latchkey kid. It's just always changing the narrative.
Yeah.
I was raised on TV dinners. That came out in the show too. You're
Oh
right.
my.
But yeah, I mean, one could argue she's posting these, like, yeah, you can use your imagination there, like why
Yeah.
she would post these photos. But yeah, I still go
Definitely.
back to she thinks it'll show, it's more pictures of herself. It's more, don't come for me. Here I am young. And then, yeah, I'm a girl boss, which I find so condescending as a woman who works and busts butt to try to make it. Like, I find it so condescending, the girl boss of it all. Like, we don't need to dumb things down for us. We are perfectly capable of doing hard things. We don't need this.
Yeah.
I don't need to
Yes.
be told what to do by somebody who does not work,
Yeah, exactly. Funny enough, I mean, I guess there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
So you can't say she's quite in the middle, but she's certainly not on the edge. You
Yeah.
know?
Trying to elbow the other kids out of the way.
Yeah.
That's funny. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, and this is my opinion and allegations, but we've heard stories of Doria being gone and all that, and Tom Bauer won't touch it, so I won't touch it either. But if hypothetically Doria was gone all those years, which I suspect, I wonder if she's posting young pictures because if I have it correctly, allegedly Doria was around when she was really young. So I wonder if she's picking now pictures from when Doria would have possibly been around versus later when she may not have been. I just wonder about that to just further, twist it into her dad, like the whole dropping Markle and all of that, all just to hurt her dad.
And it might be she's also just has a new backstory from her PR consultants. Okay, I was raised by my single mother, we're people of, whatever.
Yes.
And I had to sell cookies, and that's how I became a rough and tough female founder. Like that's probably her new backstory. So she's just creating a new backstory for herself, I think.
You're brilliant. Maybe. I think
Thanks.
so. I didn't think about that. I think you're right. Yep, absolutely.
Because you see, there's consistency, like you're saying. It's her mother, then it's the Girl Scouts when she's younger, erasing, her in the vacation home. None of that, obviously. Yeah.
Can't tie it back to dad in any way. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Dylan, thank you so much for being here and for your time. As we wrap this up, how can we support you? Of course, you have Winning Communication. We love your channel. How can we support you?
Thanks so much. Yeah, check out the channel. Yeah, I'd be really appreciated. You can go on the page and click it. My videos haven't been getting recommended as much, so I could use the views. Yeah, you can go on my page and just click videos that you want to check out.
Okay. Is there any specific one you want us to watch or just any that look good?
Yeah, whatever you like, but I guess we have a collab here where we check out some of the Doria video, but we look at a little bit different angles of it. And yeah, thanks so much for having me.
Anytime, Dylan. You guys, thank you so much for watching and for being here. We appreciate you. Dylan, I'll have you back on real soon as they continue to do more crazy things. All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.